Hey guys, it's me, Kat, bringing you day 29. And well, it's been 29 days without sugar. And I am proud of myself. I don't know what's going on with me, guys. Yesterday and today even more so, I am feeling down, but more like I have no energy. And I think it's because my calories are still quite low, and I've decided basically I've been postponing reverse dieting for a while now. Now, if you have not seen my previous videos, reverse dieting is when over a long period of time, every week or 2 weeks, you increase the amount of calories you eat by a small amount, like 50 or 100 calories, until you get to a point where you stop, and then you stay there for a certain period of time, basically so that you can revitalize your metabolism and so forth. So the less you eat, the less you need. And I'm at this point now, guys, don't get a shock, but I'm at this point now where I'm consuming 600 calories a day. And a part of me has still been wanting to try and get rid of the fat from when I had my last binge, which was actually 30 days ago, but I don't really count it because I had a bit of sugar that one day. But anyways, and I've been trying to get rid of that fat because I feel like it's a part of me, that bad fat that's from that sugar, so bad and stuff like that. And I have lost weight, but my body dysmorphia keeps lying to me and makes me think like I have so much I still need to lose. I have so much I still need to lose. And I'm unhappy now, hey guys. And don't get me wrong, physically I'm fine. I mean, everything's fine. I'm just down. I don't have energy, and I'm thinking it's that. I don't know. But I've decided that I'm going to start increasing my calories. I'm not going to wait and keep lowering and lowering, because I'm already eating so little and it's just not good for me. And this is like a challenge because I'm choosing to stop the cycle, and I'm choosing to look past aesthetics and work on building myself physically. I've worked on building myself mentally for such a long time, but I haven't worked on building myself physically. And when I mean physically, I mean, I'm taking vitamins for the first time consistently ever. I'm trying to focus on eating better food for the first time ever, because my life was so focused on eating lots of sugar and then dieting, eating lots of sugar and then dieting, so that I don't get very fat. And now I'm not eating sugar, but my eating is like not good at all. And I've noticed that I'm binging a little bit on other food. So for example, because I'm not eating a lot, I will have, let's say, biltong, and I'll eat too much of it. Not to the point where I'm sick or whatever, but I'll overconsume that it makes me mentally uncomfortable, because I'm like, this is a lot. I shouldn't be eating this amount. Or popcorn, this is a lot. Or I'm looking at food and it's making me hungry, and I don't know. I feel like I'm blabbing on. Basically, I think I'm at this point now where I need to start eating more, and this is going to bring its own challenge, because you do gain weight. Not a lot, but you do gain weight, and I'm already unhappy with how my body physically looks now. So to deal with that and then have more weight on top of it is going to be a challenge. But the thing is, this is where I need to put my ego aside, or my physical goals aside for now, and focus on rebuilding my body for, let's say, the next year, so that in a year from now I can have the metabolism of what a 27-year-old is supposed to have, so that in the future, if I do want to go on a diet, it's actually possible. Where at the moment I'm eating less and less and less, and I'm not losing any weight, and that's the sign that your metabolism has slowed down because of constant yo-yo dieting. So that's what I'm going to do. I've also decided that I am not going to look at my body for the next 70 days at all. I'm focusing solely on how I feel. I'm not going to look in the mirror on when I have clothes on or off. If I get dressed for something, I'll just ask my boyfriend, do I look good? If he says yes, I'm just going to have to believe him, because I don't want to constantly look in the mirror and then think I'm gaining weight when I'm not, or over exaggerate the amount of weight I'm gaining. So I'm going to base this solely on how I feel, so that in 70 days, maybe I decide not to look at my body, or just focus on building muscle, or just stop looking in the mirror at all. Because in a previous video I mentioned, maybe look at your body every week or every 2 weeks. But I'm just unhappy with myself, guys. I'm unhappy with myself, and it sucks because I've just succeeded so well in overcoming the sugar addiction, and I feel like I'm over the big hump now and everything will get easier. But it's like I've got this other thing staring me in the face, this unhappiness with myself physically, and I think I can fix it, but I've already hurt my body in the past so much that I can't fix it. So I have to take a new route, and it's going to be a new challenge for me. But I think it's going to be ultimately good in the end, hey? I think to not be so focused on wanting to be skinny, and just focus on building strength and building muscle and just eating more food, more healthy food, because at the moment I'm eating like 3 eggs, a protein shake, and chicken breasts. And guys, it is so bland, it is so tasteless, it is not fun. No wonder when I have something like chili bites, which isn't really that much more tasty, but it's like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, So I think I need to do something different, and I think it's going to be uncomfortable, but just like all the goals I've mentioned before, in the long term, I think it's going to do better for me, and it's just going to help me, because I look at my boyfriend and he's currently on a diet that I've put him on, and he's doing so great because he hasn't been yo-yo dieting. So he's eating less, but he's eating healthily, and he's got so much energy. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you have so much energy. We go for a walk, and I'm like dying. I just want to sit on the couch and watch TV. I just want to sleep all the time. That's no life to live. And when I'm physically drained, I feel mentally drained. I don't look in front of the TV and I'm like, yeah, woohoo, heh. But when you physically are like, oh man, let's do this, life, woohoo. I mean, I think you can see in my videos that I'm constantly up and down. Some days I'm like, yeah, achievement. And other days I'm like, yeah, so I achieved a lot today, woo. So I think it's time to end the cycle, and I'm talking about for real now, not in 2 weeks time, next week, in a month. No, I mean like starting now, guys, starting now. I'm doing this. I'm going to increase my calories. I'm going to get fat, not obese, but I'm going to gain weight, and you know what? I'm going to be okay with it. I'm going to deal with it, and I'm just going to grow physically and mentally. What? Anyways, okay, that's enough from me blabbing on about absolute nonsense. But anyways, I'll keep you updated with everything. And yeah, hey, I think in life we constantly think, when we've handled the challenge, like, okay, challenge done, give me a vacation before next challenge comes. But life is not like that. While you're busy with your challenge, it throws another one and another one and another one, hey? I think in life, if you watch movies, there's always one bad thing that happens, and then they conquer it, and then happy ever after. And because I grew up watching so many movies, I always in the back of my mind think that's how it's going to work. Life's going to throw these challenges at you, and you're going to get over it, and then things are going to get easier. But it's not like that, hey? It's not like that. It doesn't work like that at all. Oh, and the tofu I made yesterday, yeah, guys, did not turn out so well. And I want to give up, and I want to throw it away, but I've decided I'm going to try it again, and I'm going to try a different batch, and I want to get it right, because I'm also in this mindset now, like, oh, it didn't work, well, that's it, woohoo, throw in the towel. But I think let's try it again. Let's try. I'm going to try and work hard on achieving to make the thing that tastes like nothing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying new things in life, guys. Suppose it's all about growing, hey? Instead of sitting, watching TV all the time, being happy with just achieving small things. I'm going to aim higher. Aim higher, build stronger. Yeah! Okay, if none of this made sense to you, it's okay. I'm still working through it myself. I suppose that's what happens when you spend most of the day sitting on the rock staring at the sea. Like, your mind just... I must sound like I'm high or on drugs. But anyways... hopefully tomorrow I can say most of this all again, but in a way that makes more sense. Have a fantastic evening, everyone. Cheers!